Michaela's body was sore after carrying so many heavy boxes. They had decided to have a good old clear out and spent most of the weekend decluttering the spare room. Tim, Michaela's husband of 8 years, insisted that she have a sit down, gently reminding her of her broken promise not to lift anything heavy. Almost before Michaela could sit down, Tim brought in a cup of tea along with her favourite snack and sat next to her on the couch. "Let me give you a well-deserved massage," he offered sympathetically, gently caressing her hand, an offer Michaela could not refuse. Tim's massages were just one of the generous ways he let his wife know how much he loved and appreciated her. And Michaela rarely missed an opportunity to let him know just how much she enjoyed his special touch. Tim and Michaela had a good marriage. For each, it was a source of great happiness and satisfaction. They rarely took each other for granted. And when disagreement or conflict did show up in the relationship, they were able to contain it before it escalated and still create a space for each other to communicate difficult or unresolved feelings. Tim and Michaela both felt supported by each other and worked hard to create an environment of friendship and trust where they felt safe. In last week's video, we discussed the 7 predictors of divorce, which in summary are harsh startups, criticism, contempt, defensiveness, flooding, stonewalling, and failed repair attempts. After 4 decades of studying married couples, Dr. Gottman, the nation's foremost researcher of marriages and families, was able to predict with 91% accuracy which marriages would end up in divorce. By identifying the relational factors that lead to marriage breakup, negative relationship outcomes can be avoided and replaced with more positive ways of interacting and relating to each other. So what are the behaviors and traits that are central to a strong, successful, and satisfying relationship? The qualities that are found in emotionally intelligent couples. Here are Dr. John Gottman's 6 predictors of marital success and happiness. Marital success and happiness predictor number 1. High levels of friendship, respect, affection, and humor. Happy marriages are based on a strong friendship. You like each other, enjoy doing and spending time together. You show interest in and respect for the other's thoughts and feelings and support each other's goals and aspirations. You are intimately familiar and connected with each other's world. There is a strong affection for each other, and you interact with fun and laughter. You are number 1 in each other's eyes. Marital success and happiness predictor number 2. A 1-to-5 ratio of negative to positive interactions. Every negative interaction with your partner requires 5 positive interactions to erase the negative one. In successful relationships, couples had 5 seconds of time together in a positive or neutral emotional state for every 1 second in a negative emotional state. This translates to a ratio of 1 or greater than 1-to-5, meaning that you experience at least 5 pleasant, friendly, or loving experiences or periods of time for every hostile word, angry argument, or time spent feeling hurt or resentful. The magical 5-to-1 ratio is the minimum ratio, and many successful couples had an even greater positive to negative ratio of 20-to-1. Marital success and happiness predictor number 3. Bids for attention. In satisfying relationships, people make bids for connection, attention, affection, humor, or support. A bid is a request to connect with your partner and can take the form of an expression, question, or physical touch. They are the gestures between couples that signal a need for attention and let the other know he or she is valued during the mundane of everyday life. A bid may be obvious, like reaching out to hold the other's hand, or it may be so subtle that they aren't even recognized as an attempt to connect. When your partner receives the bid, they may acknowledge the bid and turn towards the bidder, or turn away. Turning toward is the basis of trust, emotional connection, passion, and a satisfying sex life. Marital success and happiness predictor number 4. Soft startups of disagreements. In successful marriages, disagreements are started softly, without critical, contemptuous remarks about the other person. Bringing up a legitimate disagreement in a soft manner sets a positive tone and helps resolve conflict. You are less likely to rage, blame, and say things that you may later regret. Marital success and happiness predictor number 5. Accepting influence from each other. Accepting influence is about trying to accommodate each other's wants, desires, and needs without sacrificing your own. It's about recognizing the value and contribution each bring to the relationship and creating an atmosphere where both partners intentionally try to honor each other's requests and to find ways to say yes whenever possible. When influence is accepted by both, a partnering occurs. Power is shared. You seek common ground, are willing to compromise, and both feel heard in the relationship. Marital success and happiness predictor number 6. Partners are aware of and respect the other's needs, likes, dislikes, and their inner life. Finding meaning together through shared purpose and experiences are the building blocks of a successful relationship. As you move through life together, you blend your individuality and togetherness in a way that honors both the individual and the relationship. You create an inner life together that is familiar and unique and represents your union. It becomes part of a microculture that is rich with symbols and rituals and an appreciation of your roles and goals that connect and define who you are as a family. Happy marriages are based on deep friendship, which is a foundation for passion, intimacy, and good sex. They are also based on having an awareness and understanding of each other's feelings and needs, and finding ways to honor them. Emotionally intelligent marriages aren't defined by the big things, but rather the little things that are put into the relationship every day. Knowing the behavioral traits of a successful and happy relationship can help increase your connection and ensure that you enjoy a rich, satisfying, and lifelong bond.